riding solo, and today's topic is riding on the freeway in fast-paced traffic as a new rider. So you're gonna have to get used to this. On the freeway, there's gonna be 18-wheelers, there's gonna be a tons of cars, everybody's gonna be flying, right? So as a new rider, I don't recommend switching lanes a ton. Just probably get in maybe the carpool lane and pretty much ride it out until you need to exit. We also want to pay attention to people next to us as well. So we're gonna get over here. We're gonna hit it here in a minute. All right. Gotta remember, you're on a motorcycle, so 9 times out of 10, even if you're on a 400 or something, you're still faster than most traffic on the street. So what I like to do is just pick one lane and sit in there until I need to get off. So everybody's going freeway traffic speed. I'm going 72 right now. Everybody else is going like 80 miles an hour. So just keep your speed up. Look ahead to make sure nobody's braking, because sometimes you could be going 80, 90 miles an hour on the freeway and people could just start braking. So with that being said, this is pretty easy today. Not a ton of cars on the road, but typically there's a lot of cars on the road and everybody's flying. So I got the whole lane to myself. So I just like to cruise, man. I'm just out here trying to get wind through my hair and enjoy this weather in Seattle because it don't last long. So, but yeah, as a new rider, these are things you're gonna encounter. You just gotta not be nervous and not panic, and put yourself in these situations. So we're just gonna enjoy the ride, man. What I like to do, and I tell everybody this, I check my mirrors constantly, even when nothing's in front of me or behind me or next to me. You see what I'm saying? These guys are braking. That's just what I said. Everybody's going 80 miles an hour, and then all of a sudden everybody's braking. You have to watch out for that, because once that happens, if somebody's behind you and all of a sudden you guys are going 80 miles an hour and then you brake to zero, you can get run in the back of, dude. You can get seriously hurt. And typically also what I like to look out for when this happens, people will try and get over. So you have to watch out for that. You have to watch out for signal lights, front steering wheels, to make sure nobody's trying to get over. So you just have to be alert. And it's weird to explain because sometimes I'll have like a sixth sense on this motorcycle. See that braking again. You just gotta kind of predict what people are gonna do, because accidents happen all the time. So the goal is to get home safe and practice, man, practice. I haven't been riding a long time. I've only been riding for 3 years, but I put almost 10,000 miles on this bike. And on the 400 I think I put like 500 miles. So I got about almost 11,000 miles of experience, which isn't a ton, you know. But at the same time, I'm putting in the seat time to trying to get better and putting myself in these situations so I know how to react to it. But like I said, I always keep my finger on that brake, man. It's gonna minimize the time versus you having to reach up for it. So I like to keep my finger on that. Normally I exit right here, but I'm gonna keep going a little bit farther because traffic seems to be, normally this freeway is flowing on I-90 to Spokane, but today it's like really backed up. So I'm not gonna exit on East Lake Sammamish. I'm gonna keep going toward North Bend, and hopefully traffic's not as bad there, that way I can get over and exit. I don't like to get over and exit when all these cars are bundled up and stuff, so I'll just keep flowing and go to the next exit. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day in Washington State. 87 degrees in September, which is crazy. I mean, that's like an anomaly. Normally it's like a little bit chillier than that. Normally it's like in the 50s or something. But I'll take a sunny day whenever I can get it. But yeah, you have to really practice, and braking, like I said, is really important, because if you're going at these really fast speeds, you have to be able to stop twice as faster. So you got to practice that braking, guys. Actually, it's not so bad. I'm gonna get off here. Let's see if we can get over here. All right, there we go. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought on this exit. I thought it was gonna be horrible. So, man, you just have to practice. Practice. I like the freeway riding because, like, I actually get to, I do a lot of freeway riding, actually. I do freeway riding more than anything, just for the simple reason of I can get up to speed, and I can actually kind of do what the bike's meant to do, is, you know, top speed and go fast and aerodynamics. But I don't like riding in traffic. I kind of try and avoid it. But like I said, because of you guys, you know, all the new riders out there that want to see this kind of stuff, I'm just trying to show you what it's like and what to expect to kind of better prepare you for this stuff. So riding a motorcycle, you know, it comes with a great responsibility. You know, you have to, even if the young guys, you know, they have the testosterone going, you know, tone it down and just be safe. You know, when you have an opening or something, or nobody's on the back road, sure, you know, rip a little bit. But at the same time, on backcountry roads, there's all kind of, you know, obstacles like gravel and, you know, deer or something coming out in front of you, you know. So you just have to watch out for this stuff. But that's all I got for today's video. Thanks for tuning in to Riding Solo. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.